For this battle, we need to steadily work our way to the front of the train to reach Malladus. Cole cannot be harmed, but he'll continually send these electric ghost rats to attack Zelda. Basically, my suggestion is to only draw a path with her when the rats are dead. If there's rats at all, then just focus only on killing them. And then as soon as they're dead, now you have a gap where you can draw a short path with Zelda. Don't draw a long path, just short paths only. Just alternate back and forth. Kill rats, draw a small path. Kill rats, draw a small path. If these things touch you, you will get zapped and knocked over, which means you probably won't get up in time to stop them from touching her. Spin attacks are very effective, but try to avoid getting dizzy or using the Great Spin. One trick of mine is to stand really close to her and use spin attacks. This way, my spin attack goes through her and attacks the rats on the other side of her, as long as they're close enough. When the rats do get through, Cole will get temporary control of Zelda, and he'll use her like a puppet. And they don't really explain this, but you need to use the boomerang to cut the magical strings, and that will allow you to control her again. Once you reach the halfway mark, Malladus will begin firing a beam at you, and he attacks whoever is the farthest along on the train, whoever's the closest to him, so always send Zelda ahead of you. If you move ahead, then he'll switch targets and attack you. So use her as a shield to move forward and protect her against rats. Now Cole conveniently only attacks with rats from behind. Now you can stand to the side of her, but just be careful because if you move ahead, then Malladus will switch targets and hit you instead. Now towards the front of the train, these individual pieces will slide back and forth. It's not really a problem, but I would say in my experience that Zelda tends to follow her path easier if you draw the path kind of towards the middle of the train itself, rather than the middle of a particular train section. That way, if it does slide over, she'll continue walking rather than stopping or trying to walk into the abyss, if that makes sense. So always draw the path kind of towards the middle of the train. So here I accidentally used a Great Spin and then overcorrected and going off to the far right, and Malladus hit me with his beam. He just switched targets really quick and it knocked me back. So then I panicked and tried to reach Zelda in time, and thus I got zapped by her. For this final piece of the train, Cole will send rats off to either side. He usually sends just 2 at a time, so it's actually pretty easy. But he teleports back and forth really quickly. Swipe at the rats, then draw Zelda a very short path. Just inch your way forward in very small bursts, and you should be able to do it. Once Zelda gets close enough, have her lock on to Malladus, and she'll pick him up, immediately run to the front of the train to get ready to use a light arrow. Now because they're spinning, you'll have to wait until they're facing the correct direction so you can hit Zelda's body and not the phantom. And if you take too long, then this will basically reset the entire battle.